Welcome to How to Say No, part of the Alpha program from Rick Smith Hypnosis. Welcome to the program. Sometimes you have to take a step back and distinguish between those things that make you feel good and those which are actually good for you. They're not necessarily the same. If you're the kind of generous, benevolent person who finds yourself spending significant amounts of time helping others, are you devoting enough time to your own needs? If you're always available for other people, you may find yourself being pulled in different directions, leaving little or no time to focus on the central requirements for you to have a balanced life. Depending on your journey, it's entirely possible that wayward emotions, hangovers from another time, may intrude at some point, leading you to question or doubt your thoughts, your plans, or your actions. That's why it's more important than ever to have structure and boundaries in your life, both in practical terms and also the way that you deal with your feelings. That's what we'll be exploring in this hypnosis session. So when you're ready to begin, please make yourself comfortable and just listen to the sound of my voice. You can now allow your mind to open and expand, free of physical restrictions. And you know that you can open up more of your mind than you normally access. And you can allow yourself to discover capabilities that are normally hidden from view. And as your mind opens and expands, you may find yourself in a familiar void of white space. A place you visited before and which provides you with wonderful clarity of thought. Now you have made the commitment to take control of your own life and happiness. It may be helpful for you to consider how this change of attitude offers you opportunities for reinvention, to adapt and modify the way you think and act to a more appropriate style for the future. And before today, you may have been oblivious to the benefits of structure in your life, because your old habits and behaviors in your previous situation were as a result of that situation itself. Perhaps a system that evolved over a long period of time. You didn't have to think too much about it then, because your responsibilities to others determined your plans and actions. There may have been a time when you did not put your own needs first. And of course, you may now retain some of your personal responsibilities to family, friends, or colleagues. However, now is your time to allocate more of your attention to your own requirements. This is all about you today. You're allowing yourself to imagine how you might choose to conduct each day with you at the center. how many of the things you do each day are only happening because of a habit you've acquired? And is it essential or important to change some of these things, or to leave them as they are? When you decide to change a habit, to rearrange your schedule, can you imagine a benefit that will come to you? Maybe more time, more space, or more freedom. If you've identified changes you're ready to make, you can now instruct your subconscious mind to store them for later, when you will be ready to act on them. That's good. And of course, you're considering all the things that happen to you which you control. And which you have the freedom to change if you want to. If you can see a clear benefit for yourself. And now, I'd like you to think about some of the things that may occur. Things that you don't necessarily control yourself. Things which you've always regarded as a part of the way life is. If you work, does your work fit well with who you are now and who you're becoming? Think about any changes, big or small, that you might like to make to your work pattern or schedule. And how changes that you make might benefit you first. And not to the detriment of your employer, your colleagues or clients. Just focus on that now. And any changes you found that you would like to explore further will now be stored by your subconscious mind for you to return to later. So now just clear your mind of that and consider something different. You may or may not have given some thought to your boundaries. Now is an excellent time to focus on the importance of establishing and maintaining clear and unambiguous boundaries in every aspect of your life. You may remember a time, perhaps more than one, when an absence of clear boundaries on your part led you to being taken advantage of, or even exploited, and the feelings that accompanied that realization. If you were giving off mixed signals because of some vagueness or ambiguity over your personal boundaries, someone else may have simply accepted your lack of objection as a willingness to give your time and energy. When you know it would have been better for you to say no with grace and respect. You're not alone. It's a trademark of well-adjusted, compassionate people like you. To offer help and assistance to others, often without thinking. Without thinking about the knock-on effect on yourself. And you would not want to change that excellent side to your character. However, now that you're focused on your own needs first, it comes naturally to you to be more selective about how much of yourself to give. How much of your time and energy to donate to others. Sure, there are times when your assistance is important or even critical. However, there are many other times, I'm sure you'd agree, when the time and energy you give could be given by someone else. Or even that a particular instance wastes your personal resources. Valuable time and energy that would be more benefit to yourself. And would not really be missed if you declined some of the opportunities to get involved. Just imagine, for a moment, a time when you found yourself doing something or going somewhere purely because someone else took advantage of your generous nature, or exploited your willingness to help out. Do that now. See yourself in that situation just as it happened. At the moment when you felt most frustrated that you'd agreed to something that you started to regret. Now, I'd like you to jump to the moment where you agreed to participate in that situation or event. And just imagine yourself as you are now, aware of the value of your time and your energy, and the strength of your obligation and commitment to put yourself and your own needs first. Go there now and allow yourself to answer with respect and dignity. Tell the person who is requesting your participation that you're unable to help them this time because you have other pressing priorities which need your full attention and focus. And maybe you notice how satisfying it feels to maintain your poise and control whilst making a decision which puts your needs first and avoids you ending up in a situation that you'd rather not be involved with. Well done. You're moving the point of balance towards yourself, towards your center. You've reversed old, outdated thinking so that your first instinct in every situation is to weigh up the benefits for yourself and to do what you believe is in your own best interest. Do not concern yourself with anyone's impression of how you've changed. You are simply exhibiting personal integrity and authenticity. And you're respected for that by the people that matter. To be known as a person with clear, unambiguous boundaries is an asset to you in every walk of life. And you are now that person. You manage your time so that you know you take first priority every day. You maintain your boundaries and eliminate unwanted disturbances. You respectfully encourage those around you to recognize your desire for privacy. As much or as little as you decide. And you know that privacy is another component of this system you're building, which streamlines and simplifies your life. You are in charge of what you do and where you go. You control how you spend your time. You decide who you see and when, who you allow into your space, and how much of yourself you decide to give to others. For whatever purpose or reason. As long as it pleases you and brings some benefit to your life, your happiness, and your contentment. You now feel powerful and calm because you have structure and purpose each day. Guiding you towards progress and achievement if that is your desire. You're entitled to feel happy and comfortable in your own company, and to explore your own thoughts and your own dreams in your own space, in your own time. All the space and time you've achieved, and the freedom and peace that you've discovered now empower you. Use them well, always with your own happiness and contentment at the forefront of your mind. Take a moment of quietness to consider the immense positivity that flows through you. Do that now. Well done. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 3. At the count of 3, your eyes are going to open. You'll become fully alert and totally refreshed. Any cobwebs that you might have had, any sleepiness of mind is going to dissolve and disappear, and you're going to feel bright-eyed and full of energy. you'll be fully alert and wonderful and marvelous in every way. Here we go. 1. Slowly, easily, gently feel yourself coming back up to your full awareness. At the count of 2, you're still relaxed and calm, but notice that your eyes under your eyelids feel as if they're clearing, kind of like they're being bathed in a sparkling cool mountain stream, and you feel great. On the next count, those eyes are going to open, totally alert, fully refreshed, just feeling excited and wonderful in every way. And every time you go into hypnosis, you can allow yourself to go deeper than the time before because you know that it just feels good. All right, get ready, and on the count of 3, open those eyes and notice how good you feel. Welcome back. Just take a moment to collect your thoughts now and clear your mind. That's good. In this session, you went to a deeper level of relaxation than you've probably experienced before, and at that level, you were able to fully open your mind to the possibilities that are now yours to exploit. You've now acquired a set of assets and attitudes which have been accepted and absorbed by your subconscious mind, and they'll be there to support and motivate you as you embrace the new challenges and opportunities that come your way. Repeat this session often. The key messages will deeply embed themselves, providing you with all the positive options you need to fully exploit this new life you've chosen. I wish you well in all your future challenges, and I hope we'll meet again soon in a different trance. In the meanwhile, just relax.